The world of finance can be a complex and daunting place. It's full of jargon and intricate systems that can seem impenetrable to the average person. But sometimes events on the global stage promise to shake up this world and create opportunities for those who are prepared. The RV GCR is one such event. It has the potential to reshape the global financial landscape. Regarding the revaluation, RV, and its timeline, it's important to note that no one can predict an exact date for when the RV will occur. There are many factors at play, including global financial shifts, policy changes, and decisions made by institutions like central banks and governments. In your Seeds of Wisdom team, you already emphasize using discernment and focusing on facts, as you can't call specific events unless there's solid proof. This approach applies to the RV as well. As for how you will be paid when the RV happens, if you hold currencies expected to revalue, there will likely be a process for exchanging those currencies. Typically, this may involve checking exchange locations. Once the RV happens, there will likely be designated exchange centers or banks where you can exchange your revalued currency. Preparing documentation. You'll want to have the necessary documentation on hand, including valid IDs, proof of ownership of the currency, and possibly any paperwork related to your currency holdings. Being aware of taxation. It's crucial to understand the tax implications of your exchange. You may want to consult with a financial expert or tax professional to understand the laws in your country. Following official announcements, be sure to rely on credible official sources for updates on the RV process. Your Seeds of Wisdom team will continue sharing information as they focus on facts. In summary, keep an eye on reliable information channels, ensure your documentation is in order, and consider consulting with professionals for both the exchange process and financial planning after the RV. What is the holdup, and who is in charge, and what do I do? The holdup with the revaluation RV is primarily due to the complexity of the global financial systems, geopolitical factors, and policy negotiations between major institutions, governments, and financial authorities. Some of the key reasons for the delay include: 1. Global financial stability. The RV is part of a larger plan, often tied to the Global Currency Reset, GCR, to revalue currencies in a way that reflects their true worth based on resources and economic conditions. However, ensuring that this happens without destabilizing global markets requires careful coordination. Global institutions like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, World Bank, and various central banks play a major role in overseeing these shifts. They need to ensure the transition doesn't cause market disruptions or affect economies adversely. 2. Geopolitical negotiations. Many countries and alliances like BRICS, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa are working together to reshape global financial systems. This can take time as each nation negotiates its role and interests in the new system. Additionally, issues like trade wars, sanctions, and geopolitical tensions can influence the timing of the RV. 3. Quantum Financial System, QFS. Many people involved in following the RV believe it's tied to the implementation of the QFS. This system is designed to create transparency, security, and accountability in global finance, which takes time to put in place. 4. Regulatory and compliance issues. Governments and international organizations need to align regulations, compliance measures, and anti-money laundering protocols to ensure a smooth RV process. Who's in charge? The RV is not controlled by any single person or entity. Instead, it involves a collaborative effort between various financial bodies, governments, and global institutions. Some of the key players in this process include central banks, such as the US Federal Reserve, the European Central Bank, ECB, and the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI. International organizations, the IMF, World Bank, and others help coordinate and oversee the revaluation of currencies. Governments and national leaders, political leaders, and their economic advisors are heavily involved in these decisions. Private banking institutions. Some believe that private exchanges and groups are part of the negotiation processes behind the scenes. What can you do? Stay educated and informed. Continue to follow credible sources and updates like your Seeds of Wisdom team to stay on top of news regarding the RV. Prepare documentation. Make sure you have your currency holdings documented and ready for when the RV is announced. This includes having valid identification, proof of currency ownership, and any tax documents you may need. Consult financial advisors. Before and after the RV, it's a good idea to speak with professionals, financial advisors, tax specialists, or legal experts who can help you understand how to manage your wealth and the tax implications of the exchange. Patience and discernment. Given the complexity of the situation, patience is key. Avoid being swayed by rumors or unverified information. Use the discernment you've cultivated with your team to separate fact from speculation. Your seeds of wisdom. Team's approach of focusing on facts and avoiding hearsay is exactly what you should continue doing. The timing of the RV is uncertain, but preparation and vigilance will ensure you're ready when the time comes. It also holds the promise of prosperity for some, but like all things financial, it requires careful consideration and a healthy dose of skepticism. The RV GCR is shrouded in speculation and uncertainty, but at its core, it's about change. It's about a revaluation of currencies that have been undervalued for far too long. It's about leveling the playing field and creating a more just and equitable global financial system. Whether this vision will become a reality remains to be seen, but the possibility alone is enough to capture the imagination. Let's demystify these acronyms. RV stands for revaluation. This refers to the increase in value of a currency. It happens when a country decides to repeg its currency to a global standard like gold. GCR stands for Global Currency Reset. It's a more comprehensive event. It involves a reset of the entire global financial system. This reset aims to establish a fairer and more stable system for everyone. The RV GCR is interconnected. The revaluation of currencies is a crucial part of the larger global reset. Imagine a house of cards. Each card represents a different currency. The GCR is like rebuilding the foundation of this house to make it stronger and more stable. The timing of the RV GCR is a closely guarded secret. No one knows for sure when it will happen. However, we can look at certain geopolitical factors for clues. International relations, global power dynamics, and economic alliances all play a role. Imagine the world as a giant chessboard. Each move by a major player can influence the timing of the RV GCR. For example, trade wars and the formation of new economic alliances can impact the value of currencies. Political instability in one part of the world can send ripples through the global financial system. The interconnectedness of our world means that the RV GCR is not just an economic event, it is a geopolitical one as well. Financial institutions like the International Monetary Fund and central banks around the world also have a role to play in the RV GCR. They are the architects of the global financial system. Their decisions can have a significant impact on when and how the RV GCR unfolds. Some believe these institutions are working behind the scenes to orchestrate the RV GCR. Others believe they are reacting to global events and trying to manage the transition to a new financial system. Regardless of their role, it's important to understand that financial institutions wield considerable power in this arena. Section 5. Trade, tariffs, and the currency tango. Global trade is another important factor to consider. The flow of goods and services between countries influences the demand for different currencies. When one country imposes tariffs on another, it can impact the value of their respective currencies. The interconnectedness of the global economy means that the RV GCR is not just about finance, it's about trade, economics, and the complex relationships between nations. Understanding these dynamics can provide valuable insights into the potential timing and impact of the RV GCR. Section 6. The knowledge is power. Staying informed. In the world of finance, knowledge is power. This is especially true when it comes to something as complex and potentially life-changing as the RV GCR. Staying informed from credible sources is crucial. However, it's crucial to be discerning about your sources of information. There's a lot of misinformation and speculation surrounding the RV GCR. Stick to reputable financial news outlets, official statements from governments and financial institutions, and analysis from respected economists. Section 7. Decoding the financial lexicon. The world of finance has its language. Understanding this language is essential for navigating the complexities of the RV GCR. Terms like fiat currency, gold standard, and foreign exchange rates will be thrown around a lot. Take the time to understand what they mean. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Seek out resources that explain financial concepts in plain English. The more you understand, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions. Section 8. Preparing for the shift, a practical guide. If you're considering participating in the RV GCR, there are practical steps you can take to prepare. First and foremost, do your research. Understand the potential risks and rewards. Consider consulting with a financial advisor who has experience in currency trading and international finance. It's also wise to diversify your portfolio. Holding various assets can mitigate your risk if one investment underperforms. Remember, the RV GCR is not a guaranteed path to riches. It's a complex event with potential risks and rewards. Section 9. The exchange process, what to expect. The actual process of exchanging currency during the RV GCR is still shrouded in uncertainty. However, it's safe to assume that it will involve going to a bank or a designated financial institution. Be prepared to provide identification, proof of funds, and any other documentation required. Remember, patience is key. The exchange process may take time due to the expected high volume of transactions. Be wary of scams and fraudulent schemes promising quick riches. Stick to official channels and be cautious about sharing personal financial information. Section 10. Navigating the new financial landscape. The RV GCR, if it happens, has the potential to usher in a new era in global finance. This new landscape may come with its opportunities and challenges. Staying informed, adaptable, and open to learning will be crucial. It's essential to remember that the RV GCR is not a magic bullet that will solve all our economic problems. It's a complex event with potentially far-reaching consequences. However, by understanding the forces at play and making informed decisions, we can navigate this new financial landscape. Section 11. Conclusion. A new dawn for global finance? The RV GCR is a complex and multifaceted event with the potential to reshape the global financial system. Whether it will live up to the hype remains to be seen. However, the possibility alone is enough to spark our curiosity and make us rethink our relationship with money. As we stand on the cusp of this potential financial paradigm shift, one thing is clear: knowledge is power. By staying informed, thinking critically, and being prepared, we can navigate the complexities of the RV GCR and potentially benefit from the opportunities it may bring. Don't miss a notification and subscribe.